Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Welcome back to another video, another reaction. Today, guys, we finally have another band to react to. Today, guys, we're going to be reacting to Falling Rain versus new song, God is a Weapon. Now, this came out at about 2 weeks ago, and I wanted to make a video on at the time it came out, but I've been gone for a little over a week now, and so when it did come out, it had only been out for like 2 days, and I was gonna get to it, but I actually left earlier, so I was on vacation for like 9-10 days, but like I actually like left all my stuff behind like a day or so before that. So really, I left like a day after the song came out, and I've just gotten back last night. But last night I was too tired to do anything from driving for like 14 hours straight. So we're back. Um, Now, Falling in Reverse is a big band that I've come to really enjoy and love within the past year. And some people may think like, so why are you just doing one now, or why are you, how has it only been like a year? Blah blah story like that. Um, so I started listening to them about a year ago, kind of when Watch the World Burn and Ronald came out. Specifically when Ronald came out and when that dropped, that instantly became just one of the craziest metal songs that I'd ever listened to and like just heard in general. So seeing that music video and then the song that, you know, was actually part of it with Tech Nine and Alex Terrible being on it really expanded my not I don't want to say horizon, but really just maybe opened my eyes to Falling in Reverse and even some of Slaughter to Prevail's maybe less known songs. Um, and then I went down this whole Falling in Reverse rabbit hole for a while. Um, so with that being said, I had listened to them for a couple months, maybe a month or so, and then asked my friend if she wanted to go to a Falling in Reverse concert over in the city that I live in. And so she said yes. We went to the concert, one of probably the best concert I've been to so far in my life. And I would still say it's probably number one in terms of just stage presence and not just like the songs themselves. Like, yeah, they were cool, but like you can have a guy do a concert sound really well, but like their stage presence or their how they act on stage maybe isn't the best. Um, but Ronnie Radke, even if you hate him or love him, you can't deny that his stage presence is something different. And just overall, just one of the best in the industry at the moment. So with that being said, we got Falling In versus God is Weapon. Um, I think I've listened to snippets just because I know Marilyn Manson was in it, and I remember hearing it when it got released. So with that being said, let's get straight into this. Made sure it was already at 2160, so should be good on me. Ugh, that's cool. I like this. Um, I would assume there's two different types of meanings to this picture right here. So one, as you can obviously, is just like the ink is slowly more so taking over the body, but like as the ink's slowly taking over the body, it looks like he's getting less healthy or less maybe um, physique wise, just kind of letting himself go. Um, you know, not to say that this is bad by any means, but just like compared to like this guy and even this guy, like this is all a lot different. And so I want to almost I want to maybe say that it's like a resemblance of like letting the darkness consume you, maybe control you, or like just like, you know, based on how you're feeling or maybe what your priorities are. Maybe you're letting that consume you, and that priority, even if it maybe seems like some sort of light can definitely feed on your health. That got crazy super quick. I like the I like how he's just kind of staying there. He's being very still and just staring into the camera, not kind of making it eerie, but letting you know like maybe this is symbolism for him. Talking about like literally it says right here, "You're my obsession." Maybe he's so focused on that one obsession that he is not to be bothered or moved. Um, whether that's what that actually is meaning, who knows? Um, but yeah, I mean, really, this when as soon as this song dropped, I think it the same day or the next day, like right before I left on vacation, I saw on Facebook that he was going on tour again, and he's stopping in the same in my city again. So, you know, I bought tickets. The first time he came here last year, so this was last October is when he showed up. He brought Tech Nine, Dance Gavin Dance, and Black Veil Brides. Tech Nine was great. Dance Gavin Dance was all right. They were, and then Black Veil Brides was like absolutely insane. And then these guys were just wild. Um, this year I saw that he was touring and he's coming to the same place in September. So a couple weeks earlier than what he did last time. But this time he's bringing Slaughter to Prevail, Hollywood Undead, and Point North. Um, all three bands that I really like. Point North, I maybe only heard a song by them, probably their most popular one, if I had to guess. So I'm trying to dig a little more into them and Hollywood Undead. Um, the only thing I wish they would have done is would have brought Tech Nine and Slaughter to Prevail. So if he does Ronald, all three of them are on stage. I think that would have been. But he's bringing Tech Nine again, but he's just not gonna be at my stop. Like they're like split. So like this stop it'll be these three, and then the next stop there's these three, but we're gonna switch this guy and this guy out and put this guy here, put this guy there. You know, they're just interchangeable depending on what stop they're making. I also bought their her $300 mystery box without thinking. So Marilyn Manson, all right. That's true. Ugh. First off, I want to say this scene right here is crazy. Who's Well, that's a crazy shot. Who's Ronnie Radke's like girlfriend or wife or somebody says he's currently single. They broke up late 2024. Him and like some chick. It looks kind of like her. That's why I wondered, is this her? They broke up late 2024, so this must have been like right before, during, or right after the concert. I'm not like obviously that date, but I'm just talking about like within that like time frame. Must have been right there. Um, he also had longer hair in the concert, and then like cut it. I don't know how recently, so I'm curious as to what he does in terms of how he maybe stage presence wise, how he's going to change things up. I mean, the hair is not the craziest thing. I'm just talking about just in terms of you know whether it be just the same, or if like with this being a new song where he's going to implement it into the routine or into the set list if he does decide to put this one on, because this one got popular pretty quick. Obviously it's nothing, it's not Watch the World Burn or anything where it just like shot up millions of views within like seconds, but it is still quite popular. So is this her? Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh. Oh, that dropout. That's a crazy shot. Oh. Wow, that's bro. He always knows how to end the song just in such a way where you begs for you like are begging for more, and he does such a good job with it. Um, I don't know how much of his like I know like a lot of their stuff gets uploaded here, on Epitaph. I don't know how to say that first part. I don't really care. On this record label, I know a lot of their stuff goes there, but I wonder how much of him is writing all of the songs, and like what percent, like with each song, what percent of the song is him written, or what percent is like somebody else trying different melodies on guitar, or who's trying beat, or if he has this kind of all planned, um, already in his head, and he's just you know making his vision come true. Um, Dude, I'm just trying to get over these ads, bro. All right, but sorry for yelling or not yelling, yapping. I was yapping that video, but I'm definitely gonna go down and redo some of his some of his other songs, or their songs, I should say, like "Watch the World Burn," Ronald, stuff like that, just because um, I want to, you know, because I've seen the videos and I've listened to them, but I want to give like my you know like, best clone I've ever seen. Dude, that's actually such a like crazy, because that I immediately understand what that means. Wait. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I was okay. And then where is it? Right here, the harmony layers between Marilyn and Ronnie were golden, dude. Their voices fit so well together, and I really wonder how this whole collab came to be. Um, Interesting, but I mean, like every collab that I've heard from Ronnie that he's had with anybody has been amazing, um, except one. Do I say it? I say it. I'm gonna say it. I don't care. Uh, I'm a lot like Ronnie in terms of I just could care less what people say. I was just like, dude, if like I understand, like just get over it. Like I just could care less. Um, the one song so far from Falling Reverse that I do not care for is the one with Jelly Roll. It was All My Life, something like that. It's the one song I don't really care for. And maybe I'm going into it with the wrong mindset, with like oh, is this if this is supposed to be country? Let me, think of my how I like what my country songs sound like. I got to pay attention to those and make a correlation between the two and make sure that this Falling in Reverse country song sounds like these country songs. And maybe if I didn't do that, I wouldn't hate it as much. But um, I digress. But if you guys enjoyed this as much as I did, because dude, this combo wasn't something I really expected, but like the layering and how well their voices blend together was so impeccable. Make sure to hit the thumbs up. Go show them some love. I will add them in the description or in the title, depending on how I do that. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.